by heck. That car's brilliant. I've always wanted a car like that outside my front door. Make yourself at home, Chesney, lad. Because remember, this is your home. You and your mum are fixtures again.
One big happy family, eh, Les?
You wouldn't chuckle. Have you had any breakfast?
No.
We were in such a rush to get here. And Chesney were that excited. He were that excited you couldn't face food, could you?
I never got a chance.
Well, listen. Your mum's going to make us all a big fry-up. You'll find the makings in the fridge, darling. Eggs, bacon, sausage, the lots.
Brilliant!
Don't get too used to it. Today's a special occasion with me and Uncle Les being back together.
Mind you, we can live like kings from now on. Fry-ups whenever you want. Holidays, whatever you fancy. Because with this inheritance coming to your mum, and with my earnings as well, mind you, because I'm a grafter, me, I couldn't just sit back and live on your mum's money. Oh, no, no. No, son. It's the good life of this family from now on.
Can Michael come and live with us as well?
No, if flaming well. Well, we'll have to wait and see, won't we? One step at a time, eh? Let's get settled in first.
Yeah, right. Happy days are here again, Ches. Just like it used to be. But with one big difference. More money in our pockets. Right, you get started on the fry-up, Flower, and I'll give Kirky a shout. Wakey, wakey! Let the good times roll! Kirky!
Mum, what's this money Uncle Les keeps talking about?
Shut it, and keep it shut. Because one word out of turn from you, and you muck up my plans, you'll be sat on that social worker's doorstep waiting to hear which kids' home you're going to.
Yeah. I know you didn't sleep much last night. Were you thinking about me dad?
Yeah. You know how it is. It's like you get this replay of everything that's happened, you know. Your brain's buzzing and you just can't switch it off somehow. Then you start remembering everything you've said, everything he's said, and so on.
So what are you going to do now, then?
About Les, you mean? Nout.
Nothing? What, you mean you're going to let that awful woman win?
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Considering the prize is Les, I'd sooner lose.
Oh, come on, Jan, you don't mean that.
Oh, I do, you know. Me and Les should never have got back together in the first place. And I was a fool to kid myself that it'd ever work out because deep down I knew that Les is Les. He's never going to be any different or any better.
Listen, one of these days he's going to come begging you to give him another chance and get back with him.
Well, he's going to be wasting his time then.
Well, you're saying that now.
And I'll be saying it then, Lee.
Morning. Cup of tea for you, no sugar, that's right, isn't it?
Yeah. I'm in your house.
Yeah, to bring you back. Oh, you were well away, dancing on the table, shouting you were anyone's for 50p.
Oh, Lord.
It's all right, I'm only having you on. You were as good as gold, just well gone in drink, that's all.
Sorry, Eileen. I apologise for being a nuisance. Sorry, honestly. And for looking after me. I owe you one.
Oh, forget it. It was a new you. I've never seen you in that state before. What brought it on? Getting sacked from the factory?
Partly that, but there's more to it if you really want to know.
Well, I do, but I'm supposed to be on the desk at Streetcars like 2 minutes ago. So, help yourself to anything to eat. Bathroom's upstairs. You've got the house to yourself. I'll see you this evening. You can tell me all about it then.
Hiya.
Is that the lovely Claire? Oh, good morning, my blossom.
It's a beautiful day, isn't it?
I was just saying that very same thing to Ashley. I was just saying this very minute. Mornings at 7, the hillsides dewy pearled, God's in his heaven, all's right with the world. It's a poem we learnt at school, I've never forgotten it.
How does it go on?
Something about snails.
And puppy dogs' tails, that's what little boys are made of.
No, is it, Ella's like? That's a different poem entirely. Oh, he's not like thee and me. The finer things in life that are closed book to our Ashley. He hasn't got a sensitivity.
Right, well, I best get back to the shop. His carcasses want jointing.
You see what I mean, don't you? You'll have to take him in hand.
Well, I was wondering, with it being such a nice day, if Ashley couldn't have today off to be with me and Joshua.
I can't do that.
Of course I can.
Well, what about the shop?
Well, for one thing, Me and Boris can manage without you, and for another thing, it's half-day closing, so you couldn't have picked a better day. Right, that's settled then. Shoe.
By rights, we should be drinking something stronger. But all the same, I give you... Silla's answer.
Who?
My auntie Di. We lost her last week.
What? And she still hasn't turned up?
Oh, not lost like missing, you twazzer. Lost like dropped off the perch.
Poor auntie. Gone. Just snatched away. Why does he always take best?
I thought my auntie's name was Connie.
That's my sister Connie you're talking about. This is my auntie, not yours. Big house in Bramhall, remember?
No.
Yes, you do.
Where's Bramhall?
He's no idea of geography. I don't know what they teach him at that school.
No, but you see, Kirk, she's left everything to Scylla.
Yeah. She always said it'd all come to me.
What? Like a load of money?
Oh, she never had much in bank, but her house were worth a fortune. Mind you, I shan't live in it. I shall sell it.
Quite right. Quite right. It's no good living in a palace if you've got nothing in the fridge. You're best living in a house like this and having money in your pocket.
I shall be guided by you, Les, because I'm not used to lots of money. Somebody could easily take advantage of me.
You'd have to get past me first. What?
Hey, you. You got chucked out at Rovers last night, didn't you? Oh, yes, I've heard all about it.
Yeah, well, you heard wrong, because I wasn't chucked out. Though I dare say I owe Fred Elliott and Shelley an apology, which they will get in due course.
And you didn't go home last night, did you? No, because you stayed with Eileen Grimshaw. Don't tell me I've got it wrong, because I saw you with my own eyes. Practically dragging you in, she was. Mind you, someone they'll go without, you know. Drunk or sober.
Vera, would you mind doing Harry 2 rounds of toast, please?
If I must.
I've been always under the impression that you were the abstemious type, well, compared to most round here.
Yeah, well, last night was a one-off. There's a lot I've been bottling up this past year or two, and last night the cork came out of the bottle, and I made an exhibition of myself.
Well, if you take my advice, you'll take a break, get away from it all, change the scene.
Here's looking at you, kid. Have you thought anything more about this deal with Kieran?
Yes, I have, and I still think it's a very good proposition. And as I've said before, I'm not a fool, Mike.
I know you're not a fool. You're a very intelligent woman, and you do know about business, the rag trade business. But food and drink, I mean, that's a different proposition. You have no experience. You'd be like a nun in a knocking shop.
Well, I do know that more and more people are eating out these days. I mean, look at all the restaurants springing up all over the place.
Well, you turn that round the other way. That means there's going to be a hell of a sight more competition.
Yes, but with a good chef and a well-run restaurant, I'm sure we can compete.
Ah, now we come to the crunch. Like you said, a good chef. Kieran McCarthy? Oh, I doubt it.
He's not an amateur, Mike. He's been properly trained and he's done time in the catering trade.
Look, in a restaurant, if the punters don't like the food, they can go elsewhere. Now, Kieran was trained as a cook in the Navy. Not just the Navy, in submarines. Now, in a submarine, if you don't like the grub, no matter how bad it is, you can't walk out, can you? I mean, think about it.
Right, settle down, girls. Best of order, please. Girls, best of order, please.
Sorry I'm late, girls. I couldn't leave the pub till Liz turned up.
Well, that's where we ought to be, in Flaming Pub. I mean, what are we doing in here instead at Rovers?
Oh, there's a very good reason, because 1 or 2 of the members of the Rovers Ravers supped too much.
I can't believe I heard you say that. The times you said nobody can drink too much ale.
Vera, this has got nothing to do with you. Kindly go away and count some beans or something.
If you can give me your orders for lunch now, I could get on with preparing it.
Go on, I'll have pasta.
Make that too.
Roy, please, can you give us 5 minutes? It's a very important team talk, this.
Very sorry, I'm sure.
Thank you. Right, girls, you've got to get your priorities right, because you've got some tough matches coming up against some hard-bitten teams, so you've got to be fit in mind and body. You've got to be a lean, mean bowling machine.
Oh, I don't think I can be lean and mean, Jack. I could perhaps be a harmful armful.
I think Jack's right. I mean, we want to do our best, don't we?
Yes. Right, next item. I've got a green boot at the Red Wreck 5:30 practice session.
What, today?
Yes, be there. Oh. Right, now, I've also got something for the team. That's Dolly, my Dolly. Named after Dolly Parton. She's going to be the team mascot.
A stuffed bird? Seems appropriate.
Too flaming true.
Finest bird I ever trained, that. Until now. Because you lot are better. You're winners. And I'm proud of the lot of you.
Oh, thanks, John.
Mummy. Mummy. Not Mummy, Joshua. Call me Claire or Nanny if you want, but not Mummy, eh?
It doesn't matter if he calls you Mummy, does it?
He's picked it up at the playgroup. He hears the other children saying it to the mums.
He'll grow out of it, I expect.
Only if we explain it to him. I really think you should tell him about Maxine, you know.
Well, he wouldn't understand. Anyway, there's no harm in him calling you Mummy, is there?
Well, yeah, there is, actually. I'm surprised you can't see it. You wouldn't want him calling some other man Daddy, would you? Well, it's just the same.
You know, I just can't get over you managing to talk Penny King into lending you a great big sum of money. I mean, yeah, I know you got the gift of the gab, the old Blarney, but still.
What's so amazing about it? She knows she's onto a winner. It's a good business proposition.
Kieran, you've never run a business in your life.
No, but she has. She's a very successful businesswoman. So with her know-how, my talents as a chef, it's a great partnership. Now listen, Penny's on her way over. She just called to let me know. When she gets here, no wisecracks, okay?
What do you mean?
You know what I mean. Hello? Hello? Come on up. Now, no remarks that might upset her, okay? This is big money we're talking about, and this is the biggest break I've ever had.
Yeah, all right, Kieran, I'm not stupid.
Hey, yeah.
Hi.
Yeah, come on in. You know Tracy, don't you?
Oh, yes.
Hi. Hi. Is this a good time to talk, Kieran, or should I come back another time?
No, it's sound. Tracy knows all about the restaurant. Can I get you a cup of coffee or tea or something?
No, thanks. Well, getting straight to the point, I know you're expecting me to bring a cheque.
Well, that's what we'd had agreed.
Yeah, well, I haven't written the cheque. Not that I've changed my mind.
So what's the hold-up?
Well, it's just that I need a bit more time to think about it. You know, weigh up all the possibilities, look at any points we haven't looked at. Just that. So if that's agreeable with you?
Well, I suppose it'll have to be.
Good. Well, I'll get back to you as soon as possible.
Great.
Okay? So, see you soon.
See you.
Bye.
Hell, you know what that's about, don't you?
Yeah, well, it looked like a kick in the teeth to me.
It's her boyfriend, Mike Baldwin. He's trying to talk her out of it.
Well, it looks like he's succeeding. Don't you think?
Fred, Harry's here and he'd like a word with you.
Oh, aye.
Well, it's a word with you too, actually, Shelley. I just think I owe you both an apology for last night, so, sorry.
If, as they say, the eyes are the windows of the soul, yours were well and truly double glazed last night.
Ah, well, that's why I want to apologise to you and all, Shelley.
Oh, forget about it. It's not a problem, really. There's no bad language, and you didn't fall out with anyone.
No, you're a bit out of order, but that's all. And we all know why. Underworld dispense with your services. Well, Harry, lad, your employment here is not in question.
Thanks, Fred.
But we don't want a repeat performance, do we?
There won't be. And that's a promise.
To be honest with you now, I feel sorry for Janice. Through her jealousy, for which I gave her no reason at all, she drove me into the arms of another woman.
Well, I don't feel sorry for Janice. I feel glad for her, because in my opinion, she's better off without you.
Oh, charming.
Streetcars. Yep, we can. Where are you going to?
The one I feel sorry for is you, man. Because you've been a right fool to yourself.
Why is everybody getting at me?
Why? Because Janice was a right cracker, that's why. And you swapped her for a right dud, in my opinion.
Oh, stuff your opinion.
When you two have stopped arguing, there's an airport job.
That's me. I'm first in line.
Right, Mr. Pritchard will be waiting outside Terminal 1, going to Buxton.
Oh, great. A good little learner.
Ah, Les, the very man. Your cab is a disgrace. Inside and out. Now, you'd have to pay me to go into it, so why don't you go outside and clean it now?
I've got an airport run. I'll clean it later.
You'll do it now. Patrick can do the airport run.
I'm on my way.
Now, look, I'm being straight with you here, Les. Anyone that got in that cabin and stayed it's in would never use streetcars again.
Oh, is that so? Well, I'm telling you, I'm sick of being picked on. So you can stick your lousy job. I don't need your job. Or you anymore.
It's good to be back, eh, Chez?
While it lasts, Mum. What you were saying earlier about your auntie and a load of money coming to you, that were a story, wasn't it?
None of your business.
Mum, if there's no money coming, ain't you better tell Uncle Les?
I'll tell him in my own good time. So you just keep it buttoned, or else.
Oh, so according to you, it's all right if Joshua grows up thinking of me as his mother?
Now then, you lovebirds, have you had a wonderful day? Ah, it's just as well I'm here to help sort out whatever needs sorting out. Come on, fill us in.
Well, what happened was we were
It's between me and Claire. We're best off keeping it that way.
Well, in that case, I'll take our Joshua for a play in the garden. Come on, Joshua. Hey, come on, let's have a game of footy. And you can get yourself sorted out. Come on, then I'll be City and you can be United, eh?
Right, girls, whatever you want to drink, tell Kieran they're on me.
I'll come round and help you, Kieran.
Vodka and Coke for Eileen, please.
Hey, you were brilliant today on that bowling green.
Yeah, she's a natural, isn't she? That forearm action when she releases that ball, it's like poetry in motion.
Oh, but what about me?
Promising.
I was better than promising.
Oh, you were all right, but Ailey's the star.
Thanks.
Well, you seem well recovered from this morning. A sight more cheerful than you were yesterday.
Yeah, I am. And I've been doing some hard thinking, made a few decisions.
Such as?
I'm going to get a grip on my life.
No, you're all shaping up well, you see, but I think you could do with a few wrist exercises to get a strong wrist like Ailey's. And then, you see, your wood will do what your brain and your hand tell it.
But I got stronger wrists than Haley.
Oh.
Tell you what, let's have an arm wrestle. Loser bars next round.
I just don't understand why you're being so touchy about this, Ashley. It's straightforward enough. I'm not happy with Joshua calling me mummy, and I think we ought to have a talk with him and put him right.
He wouldn't understand.
If we put it in a way he can accept, there'd be no problem.
Well, I don't see there's a problem with the way things are. So he calls you mummy. As far as he's concerned, that's what you are. You do everything that a mother would do for him.
But he's had a real mum and he should know about her. You'll have to someday.
All right, someday, Claire, but just not now. Just leave it, eh? I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I see. Well, in that case, I'll go home.
Oh, Claire, I'm sorry. I didn't mean upset.
Oh, is there a nasty smell in here all of a sudden?
What?
Oh, forget it.
Look, I don't want my best players injured. Let's call this a draw, shall we?
Bye, Mummy. No!
Haley, do you mind me asking what this is in aid of?
This isn't a good time for discussion, right?
Right, good contest. Get the drinks in, Sonia.
Oh, I thought you had me there.
Now, come on, Sonia. We're all mates here. Don't take it personally. Let's just say the best man won.
Well, you said it. Man.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Haley. Oh, I didn't mean that. It was rotten of me. I'm a bad loser.
Right. Let's save all the aggravation for the other teams, eh? Not for us mates, right?
Hey! You okay, sunshine?
Yeah.
Where's your mum?
She went to the pub.
Right, that'll do me.
Uncle Les?
What?
Nothing.
Right. See you later.
It just come to me. I'd put my life on hold these past few years, ever since my daughter first got ill, and after she died, I just carried on the same way. Half dead myself, I suppose. And life's ticking by while I'm booking my ideas up.
What exactly are you going to do?
Well, for a start, and I haven't told Fred Elliott this yet, but he's going to have to find himself a new cleaner.
You're packing your job in?
I am.
Janice, can I have a word?
Off. You can have two. They're both rude.
You see, there's no need to be like that. You know me. I'm a civilised man. And I think we could be friends. All of us. You, me, and Scylla.
You are?
Why should two women fight over one man? When with a bit of give and take, you could share him. If you, take my meaning.
Oh, yeah. I take your meaning. Now, I wonder if you could take mine. I'll make it nice and simple for you.
bog off.
OK, be like that. Your loss. Evening, Flower. Kieran, pint for me and whatever Scylla's having. Coming up.
What were you talking to her about?
Oh, something or nothing. Never mind her. Bit of news for you. I've packed the job in. No more cab driving for me. I've told Steve MacDonald he could stop it.
But what are you going to do for money?
Oh, I'll find something. All in good time. But there's no rush. Thanks to you and your auntie's money. Work? Hey, who needs it?
I'll tell you something else and all. I bought the Croppers camper van this afternoon.
Good for you. You're going to go on holiday, innit?
Well, in a way, but no ordinary holiday. I thought I'd take my time and travel around Europe in it. Then after that, who knows, maybe the rest of the world.
I mean, you really mean this, don't you? And what about money?
Well, I've never been a big spender. I've got a few thousand in the bank. Now I'm going to take off and see a bit of life, make up for what I've been missing.
I think it's wonderful.
Do you? Right, well, here's the rest of it. I'm saying goodbye to this place, but I don't want to say goodbye to you. I'd like you to come with me. It's a serious offer, Eileen. How about it?